Get ready for 200 laps at Richmond Raceway for the SIDS Awareness 150. Getting ready here live high above Richmond Raceway in the MeetYourMom.com blimp cam. Hopefully you all get a moment, get some peace. Some peace and quiet on your Monday night. Gonna get to the point standings in just a moment. Things are heating up, and I just know you're ready for it. As am I. Here you go. And this is high above from the MeetYourMom.com blimp cam for moms who need it most. If your mom needs a face to sit on at some place, give MeetYourMom.com a shout. But points, I digress, points. Let's talk about the schedule first, because that's heating up as well. I'll turn down this musica to give you the lowdown. Again, this week, we're here for 200 laps at Richmond Raceway. Next week, 3 races left, as it were. Darlington, Indianapolis, and Atlanta Motor Speedway, with the All-Star race coming up on November 25th. And then the playoffs began at Michigan. Practice just finishing up a little late to the start here tonight. My apologies for that. Matt Fleming, your leader in the points race, still 1 point behind is Jesse Becker, Josh Larson, Thomas Meeks, Travis Stroney, Brandon Meyer, Andrew Lewis, William Robbins, Landon Bednarz, and Alex Tilley, your top 10. Biggest mover, Cody Moore, making his reintroduction into Donut Box, moving up 6 spots back into 11th. Ivan Deschamps and Connor Rowe, the biggest losers in position since last week. Looking into the playoff picture with 4 races left in the regular season. Locked in currently is Matt Fleming, Jesse Becker, Josh Larson, and Alex Tilley in on points. As of this moment, if the season were to end tonight, Thomas Meeks, Travis Stroney, Brandon Meyer, Andrew Lewis, William Robbins, Landon Bednarz, Cody Moore, and Tyler Smith in on points alone. And then on the bubble, as you see, Cody Keller, Ben Madden, Christian Taylor, Ivan Deschamps, and Ryan Robertson leading us in that direction. Again, we have a lot to cover with no time to lose. Let's take you out to the track here, get you set up and ready to rock. Again, if you're just joining us, we are at Richmond Raceway for the SIDS Awareness 150. Let's take you now down to the track and get you some qualifying action. Travis Stroney. First lap was a 22.76. This is second, getting a little loose and hit the wall. And that'll end that. Travis Trussell, new to me, entering the league here. Spinning out. Almost keeping that steel 31 off the wall. I spoke too soon. He's done. Tyler Smith. Let's see. Was that his warm-up lap or his first lap? Looks to be his warm-up. Here we go. Lap 1 for Tyler Smith. And Tyler Smith, currently 12th in points. Don't know why I did that. I just wanted it for reference. First time for Tyler Smith, a 22.89, putting him outside the pole on second. Gonna back it down and end it right there. Landon Bednar's giving the old heave-ho. 23.20, 7th fastest. Good enough for that. Trussell, let's see what he's got in the truffles. Gonna be a 23.05, good enough for 4th place. Thomas Meeks on the track, warming up them tires. Getting ready for his qualifying run as he begins his qualifying lap here at Richmond. Coming off turn 4 onto the front stretch. Thomas Meeks, 23.31, good enough for 10th. See if we get another shake of the dice here, see what he's got. All right, Thomas Meeks getting the pole with a 22.69, knocking Travis Stroney off. The 55 is on the front row. Wow. In just a moment, I do believe we're going to be joined by Ivan Deschamps, I believe. Special guest here tonight. See if we can get him on the horn. Ivan, do you have a copy?
Yes, sir.
Ivan, thank you so much for taking a moment out of your time to join the program for the SIDS Awareness 150. I understand it. You had some things you'd like to share with us here tonight. And I wanted to give you the floor and give you that option if you're ready to do so, as I see that you ended qualifying here. So, Ivan, the floor is yours, my man.
I'm done. Okay. I want to thank everybody come out for SIDS Awareness. I'm sure there's people out here in the audience and out there in the world that have lost a child due to SIDS. It's something they have not found out anything about really yet. It's always under research.
Yeah.
I can say one thing. I lost my son this week. He passed away of a brain aneurysm. He passed away Thursday. So, and
Oh, wow.
he was a donor. He was a donor, and his organs were being donated to other people so they can live, and that is such an amazing thing. And through the grace of God, that's what we have today. So you never know what's going to happen, if it's going to happen. You know, you're always guessing. You know what I'm saying, sir?
Yeah, no, I do. You know, you be talking to somebody, and the next minute they're gone. I do have experience in that department. And speaking in regards to SIDS, that's always something. I have 3 young children, so you know, early into parenthood, that was always something that, you know, that nightmare scenario in the back of your mind. And to be honest, sir, I could not imagine going through that pain. So you know, just thinking about it, you know, really hits home with me personally. And you know, I am sorry for your loss here today, and for your loss back then as well, sir.
You know, I appreciate that, Mary, very much. You know, and like I say, SIDS is nothing to fool with. Anytime you're going to have a baby, or you can even have twins. So we had twins. We had the boy and the girl, and he passed away after 22 days. And she's a survivor. She lives in Pennsylvania, my daughter Tara, and she's a psychologist today for the state.
That's awesome.
So pretty cool.
That is some positivity to it too.
There it is right there. And I mean, she's a wonderful girl. She has, let's say, 1, 2, 3, 4 children of her own. So, you know, she's
so you're grandpa. You're easy grandpa. Yeah.
I'm a great grandpa, actually.
That's awesome. Yeah. Right on. Well, you know, despite that all, there is a silver lining, and you know, things do move forward. But yeah, Ivan, I wish you a wonderful race, and it was a pleasure to speak with you tonight. I hope I get a chance to speak with you again here real soon.
I appreciate that, and thank you very much. And everybody out there, please enjoy the race tonight. And I'm racing in memory of my son. So have sons, I should say, my sons. Okay, have a good night. Thank you very much for bringing me up. Appreciate it.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Thank you.
Ivan Deschamps joining us. That hit close to home, you know, personally for me. You know, again, a nightmare scenario for a lot of parents, and something that certainly crossed our mind, me and my wife, very early on having children. So, like I said, I can't imagine the pain that they go through. But again, that's why we're here tonight. SIDS Awareness 150 at Richmond Raceway. I'm going to take a small 60-second break and collect myself, and we'll get ready to do the grid walk here tonight. All right, we are back live, high above the meandyourmom.com blimp cam. Keeping it moist and ready to roll. Grid walk here coming up next. Again, I will remind everyone, Ivan Deschamps is going to lead in a parade lap here tonight in honor of his sons. We will do that here just shortly. But let's talk about the grid here tonight. The grid is as follows. Jesse Becker and Matthew Fleming leading us down here tonight. Thomas Meeks and Travis Stroney will be row 2. Landon Bednarz and Brandon Meyer, row 3. Tyler Smith and Stephen Gurley Jr., row 4, with William Robbins and Ben Madden rounding out your top 10. Row 6 is going to be Travis Trussell and Eddie Rose. Christian Taylor and Josh Larson in row 7. Row 8 is going to be Andrew Lewis and Ivan Deschamps. And rounding out your field, Jack Scoville and good old Ronnie B, Ron Blackwell. Again, giving a shout here again, Jesse Becker, your pole sitter. Having a good year as we are getting closer and closer to the playoffs. Matthew Fleming just holding on tonight. He has to have a good showing in order to be productive and maintain that points lead. Thomas Meeks, a fast driver and ready for this one. Talk as he is a dark horse to win here tonight. Travis Stroney starting outside of him in 4th. Solid driver as well. Came up here last 2 weeks, has been up front, and he's going to try to put that Caterpillar car back in victory lane. Landon Bednarz and Brandon Meyer. Brandon Meyer, I should say the first winner for Independence Motorsports. I muffed that last week when Alex Tilley won his. That is the second win for Independent. Tyler Smith and Stephen Gurley hanging out here. William Robbins and Ben Madden. Travis Trussell, Eddie Rose, Christian Taylor, Josh Larson, Andrew Lewis, Jack Scoville, and Ron Blackwell. And here is Deschamps going to lead us down for this parade lap. Back down this music here. Again, that was the man that I have spoken with recently about SIDS and SIDS awareness. Again, it's an important thing to note, man. You know, being a parent is not an easy task. It is not. And I think our children, as they get older, they realize that. But we love them dearly, and the last thing we would want is for this to happen. It's a nightmare scenario for a lot of people, and for a lot of people, they've experienced it firsthand. Again, not an easy subject to talk about, but we got through it. He seems to understand it, how unfortunate ever it may be. My heart goes out to Ivan. Heart breaks for him, man. Losing your son. It's just really couldn't imagine, man. Couldn't imagine. Okay, Ryan is correcting me again. I just saw it in chat. So it'll be win number 3 for Independent. Man, I am not giving anybody any credit at all, am I? I'm not doing my job. Again, let's give a moment of silence for Ivan. The rest of the field will now pass him. Get critted up and get the green flag racing. Again, as he drops to the back and gets in position, we're going to get ready. Stages are going to be at lap 50 for stage 1, and stage 2 is going to be lap 110. They're saying if it goes green, fuel mileage roughly is going to be about 65 if you can push it, possibly 70 laps. Not if, before the tires eat away and take away your speed. We got 1 lap to go before green flag action. Jesse Becker is going to lead us off in the 97. Outside of him, again, is going to be Matthew Fleming. A perfect evening in iRacing world. And we are getting set for 200 laps of sweet, sweet Cup Series action. Again, race 7 of 17 on the books. 4 races remain before the playoffs, and here we go for the SIDS Awareness 150 at Richmond, only here for DBCS Cup Series. Matthew Fleming taking the high line and running well with it. Looks like he is going to lead lap 1. Becker not giving an inch though, but kind of being trapped down to the bottom. Oh, Fleming hits the wall. Stroney dives to the bottom, as it's probably the only thing he can do without taking his own car out. Fleming hits the wall, and that is no bueno. If you're the 8 machine, Landon Bednar's now, and Brandon Meyer going toe-to-toe with Tyler Smith right there as well. Stephen Gurley Jr. and Ben Madden fighting position there. Fighting for position. Jesus. And Jesse Becker now has the lead outright. And it looks like Fleming hit the wall again. Get back up there. Best thing for him to do right now is take an inside line. And relax. Becker cruising on this Monday night for a Monday night stroll. Already has a gap over a second. And Fleming meets teammates. Meyer and Stroney teammates. Becker with his teammate in the back. Oh, we got a couple cars in the wall. Ben Madden, Christian Taylor might have. Right on board now with the 15 of Jack Scoville. That DraftKings 96 looks clean. I don't think it was him. Got to be careful at Richmond. Those corners will bite you, especially 2. You think you're safe, and then you're not. Oh! Scoville not sensing the brake pattern of the 96. Cost him a little bit ultimately in momentum. Eddie Rose back there, and it looks like that is Ivan Deschamps taking a hard lick on the inside backstretch wall. That one's going to hurt. Becker, Stroney, Fleming, Meeks, and Meyer, your top 5 currently. Brandon Meyer in the 34 team rocking a signed deal to Home Depot. Take for about a month. I'm kidding. Just he had that scheme last week, and I'm just commenting on it. Race is starting to get spread out a little bit. You see little battles everywhere, all over the track. The 96 of Christian Taylor being chased down by the 08 of Andrew Lewis. Biggest mover of the night so far. As you're looking at him, the 15 of Jack Scoville started 17th, has worked his way up to 13th. I'll mention it again. Stage 1 is at lap 50. Stage 2 is at the end of lap 110. Then it'll be a 90-lap dash for the cash to finish out the night. Again, Becker, Stroney, Fleming, Meeks, and Meyer, your top 5. a Toyota, 3 Chevys, and a Ford for your top 5. Not much to speak of as far as intense battling. Everybody seems to kind of have spread out and getting those laps in, and that's a good thing. A lot of guys don't know what it is to possibly be on a long green flag run. They're about to find out tonight. And there's the 51 of Josh Larson. Usually is more towards the front. Currently 14th from, as where he is starting. And it is my pleasure to give you tonight's first rendition of the Baker's Does Buzz. Brought to you by meandyourmom.com, again for moms who need it most.
Caution, yellow flag.
First accident of the night. How amazing as it is. Let's back that ass up and let's see what we can find on the meandyourmom.com incident replay. Yeah, let's see what we got here. Use the blimp cam. Yeah, Bednar's Scoville just tagging Larson. Do believe they have a fast repair, so it should be okay. Let's back it up one more time. See what we can see. Let's ride on board with the 15 of Jack Scoville. Oh, and he, once he realized it, he's like, oh, shit. But by then, it was way, way, way too late. And that was your meandyourmom.com instant replay. So Jesse Becker, your leader. Commanding two. Nobody really challenging for the crown. Matt Fleming had a good start on the outside, but then hit the wall and kind of hurt his chances. And it looks like they are going to get back at it right away. Jesse Becker, Travis Stroney on the front row. Matthew Fleming, Thomas Meeks, row 2. Tyler Smith and William Robbins, row 3, with Ben Madden and Travis Trussell, row 4. Row 5, and rounding out your top 10, the 96 of Christian Taylor and the 08 of Andrew Lewis. Here we go. Becker has control in the restart zone, and we are back at it for the SIDS Awareness 150. Now, I'm a little nervous because we got bunched up at a caution. If there will be more, it always can be a little sketchy getting back on a restart. As you see Tyler Smith and Thomas Meeks door to door. Travis Trussell hitting the wall. Becker and Stroney side by side. Stroney getting a little loose. Meeks getting a little loose. Tyler Smith right there. William Robbins trying to take advantage of the position. Only a handful of guys pitted on that last one. So you're seeing guys with similar tire situations and fuel. Oh, Trussell hitting the wall. Brandon Meyer getting a little fendy-bendy action. If there's any damage to the right front of that 34, looks to be okay. Trussell trying to back. Get back. Oh, Tyler Smith into William Robbins, and around they go. Caution is out. Well, back that ass up again and see what we could see. You hope for the best, prepare for the worst. It was rough and rowdy, to say the least. Meeks, Smith, Robbins, Madden. Oh, Meeks just gets loose, tags. Smith taken for a ride. Lucky for him, that's all he got. We'll back it up again. Hit the old blimp Kamarewski. See what we can find here again. High above the meandyourmom.com blimp cam for moms who need it most. Meeks, Smith, Meeks. Yeah, it looks like, I don't know, man. I don't know who's that. I don't know. I think it's just a racing deal. I don't know if that's on anybody. They just both were near the same spot at the same time. They just net-coded into one another, blissfully speaking. Travis Stroney, your leader now, taking the lead during that last exchange. And caution number 2 here tonight. Again, don't forget, Friday night is the final Friday night of the season for the Gears Cup Series. Gears presents the finale 2024. Live from Las Vegas Motor Speedway, special guest Brayton Blue Chew Laster going to be on the call with me tonight, or Friday night, and maybe some other friends joining the booth as well. Not going to spoil the surprises. A couple of them in the Twitch community, so I'm looking forward to hanging out with them, enjoying, celebrating the year that was. Gears 2024 presents finale. A champion will be crowned Friday night, only here on Casa de la Horse Boat. Again, appreciate y'all supporting Donut Box, supporting Gears, supporting me. And then the holiday series coming up for Gears, which we will do on Friday nights as well. I may not be a part of that as much. I will join and do some races, but I plan to take a little bit of a hiatus on Friday night once this concludes. Travis Stroney, Matthew Fleming leading us off. Jesse Becker, Thomas Meeks, Ben Mad, Brandon Meyer, Christian Taylor, Landon Bednar, Stephen Gurley, and Andrew Lewis, your top 10. Stroney in control. Here we go. Oh, I sound like Dak Prescott. That is awful. Inside lane seems to be the killer, or is it the thriller? Matthew Fleming, this is the time for him to strike. And strike he shall. He's going to lead this lap. Oh, Brandon Meyer slipping a little bit, coming out of 4. Everybody maintaining. Doing what they need to do at Richmond. Again, this is I don't know, if I had a 1 through 5 on difficulty, it'd be about a 3 to 4. It's pretty difficult to get around here if you're not familiar, or even if you are, finding that speed on long runs is truly important. You have to be skilled here. You have to have done your homework. Fleming, your clear leader now. Brandon Meyer trying to make a push for second. I don't know, is it just me, or is that inside lane does not go as well as that outside? Might be better at conserving your tire, but speed alone will not help you. We have action in the back. Lewis and Smith side by side. This is a battle for 11th. Biggest mover so far tonight is the 96 DraftKings of Christian Taylor. Taylor for Storm Motorsports having a good run so far. Moving up, started 13th, now up to 6th. And looking to pounce on a top 5 spot. Smith hitting the wall out of 2 back there in the Dr. Pepper machine. You have Fleming, Meyer, Stroney, Becker, and Meeks, your top 5, with Taylor, Gurley, Madden, Scoville, and Bednarz, your top 10. Oh, banging doors is the 14 and 97. Where is the beef? And it's right here. Stroney looks like that inside lane is cooking for him at the moment, but Stroney fighting back on the outside. Again, this is a battle for 3rd. Brandon Meyer and Matthew Fleming are loving this battle right now. They are checking out. Stroney now falling back in line. Meeks is going to try to get underneath. Not going to be successful there right now. Stephen Gurley Jr. running around that Amon Gerbach 29. having a good year this year. This team has to be happy. Dave Mayo 08 says, hey, Tom, have a great broadcast. Thank you, Dave. Hope you are well. Why aren't you racing tonight, buddy? Must be working or busy or on vacation. Hopefully doing something cool. It's been a great race here for the SIDS Awareness 150. Oh, he's stuck at work. Yeah, I've been there, done that. 5 laps to go this time by. And Matthew Fleming has taken a dominant lead. Meyer has backed off a little bit. And Becker's trying his best. But I think he's going to settle here for a third right now. Getting at stage 1. 4 laps to go. Got to give the 8 some TV time. Again, coming into this race tonight, he had 1 point. A 1-point lead over Jesse Becker. That is about to change as he's going to, quite possibly 2 laps to go, win stage 1. I shouldn't say gonna.
Caution, yellow flag.
But it looks like that is going to be the stage. I'm not sure. Oh, we got an accident. That's why we have that, and that will definitely be the stage. Let's see what happened here. Oh, William Robbins and Ben Madden finding out what each other's paint tastes like. Let's look high above from the meandyourmom.com blimp cam and see what the hell happened here. Robbins again caught up in a little bit of a... Oh, Eddie Rose in there as well. Trussell, Josh Larson. In a little bit of a tussle. I mean, Robbins really dug in. Yeah, I don't know what that is or if there's beef or what it is, but I don't think there's beef, though. If there is, I would love to hear about it. Oh, man. Oh, man. That is a bummer. And he walks away. Yeah, that was wild, man. That is going to be the stage. So your stage 1 winner is going to be, not this guy, Matthew Fleming. He is going to be your stage 1 winner of the SIDS Awareness 150. See if we can get an interview with him. Matt, you got a copy?
Yes, I got you.
Winner, stage 1 of the SIDS Awareness 150. Again, you came into tonight's race 1 point. You had a 1-point lead over Jesse Becker. How are you feeling here tonight in Richmond, knowing that he's probably just as fast as you are?
Oh, it has been stressful already. So I came in really, really late. I just had just enough time to qualify.
Oh, man.
So I had 0 practice laps. Luckily, got P2, and yeah, right off the bat, I hit the wall. Thought I was going to be in a little bit of trouble, but yeah, some great battles. So it's definitely fun up here. Cars definitely getting loose. Had to make a few adjustments. So yeah, it's going to be a interesting race here.
Well, congratulations, man. You won stage 1. Hopefully you get a little bit more here.
Yes, thank you, sir.
You are welcome. That is Matthew Fleming in the 8, giving us a piece of his mind and a piece of his time. Ivan Deschamps now your current leader, and I don't know if he's going to pit or not, if he's playing the long game. I'm quite interested in seeing how this is going to roll out. Sounds like fun, whatever it is he's doing. Again, next week, I'll bring it up here for you while they are getting ready to get back at it. Next week, November 4th, 145 laps at Darlington Raceway, night race. And then 2 weeks from tonight, we have Indy Motor Speedway. And then right before the holiday season begins on Thanksgiving, the 18th, we have Atlanta Motor Speedway, not just any old Atlanta, the old Atlanta. Ivan Deschamps going to have control in the Geico restart zone. Let's see if he's got what it takes here. We head to stage 2 for the SIDS Awareness 150 right here at Richmond.
Green, green, green.
I think he wanted some bonus points for leading that lap. Smart decision for the 07. As long as he can stay out of harm's way, he should be okay. Brandon Meyer now going to lead some laps. Deschamps looks like he did pit, so it looks like he'll be all right. He's just on a different strategy. We are 2 by 2 mid-pack. This is where it got squirrely last time. Scoville, Taylor getting a little loose. Robbins as well. Robbins trying to navigate through all of that. He's going to have a hell of a time doing so. If you're up front, it's one of those tracks, if you're fast, be fast. If you're not fast, get the hell out of the way. And that is the consensus I draw from watching some of this battling that I've seen. It is very intense. Let's ride on board with the 23 of Tyler Smith just to get a feel of said intensity. Well, I don't know if they're calling a caution for that or not. Looks like everybody was able to stay straight, but we got the perfect angle of when that happened. Tyler Smith's going to keep on rolling. What impeccable timing. Up near the front, we've got some hot battling. Jesse Becker has now taken the lead. Again, for those at home just joining us, stage number 2. Stage number 2 is at the end of lap 110. So we are at 50 laps to go, 49. Now that I'm talking. Depends how you played this. You may have to come in before this one's over. That is a definite possibility. As long as it stays green, the bigger the possibility it is. Looks like Gurley going to the inside, Meyer letting him go. Becker having a solid race here so far. But this top four that you're looking at right now is going to make it interesting to the end. If these guys are all together, it will definitely be an interesting finish. Jesse Becker, the 55 of Thomas Meeks, the 8 of Matthew Fleming, the 14 of Travis Stroney, and the 29 of Stephen Gurley Jr. are your top 5 currently. And you're looking at the 34, Brandon Meyer, Landon Bednarz, Andrew Lewis, Christian Taylor, and Jack Scoville rounding out your top 10, getting loose and rolling with it in the 15 car. Let's go, Robbins. Let's give you a Robbins update, Robbins family. The wives are in the chat, making an appearance. And what a perfect time it is. Hey, girl. Jesse Becker, Matthew Fleming, Thomas Meeks the third, Travis Stroney, and Stephen Gurley Jr. your top 5. 96 of Christian Taylor. Running around in 9th, currently started 13th. Had a pretty decent run here so far. But it's all been the 97 and the 8. They pretty much have been running this shindig this entire evening. Stroney looking like he's almost snapping loose out of 4. Kind of something to keep an eye on. And let's keep an eye on the 29 of Stephen Gurley. This white and blue, blue and white Chevrolet Camaro trying to make moves. The top 5 tonight would be delicious for the 29 team. Landon Bednarz has moved up to 7th. He has started 5th, dropped back as low as 13th. Now back up to 7th. Good action right here. Andrew Lewis trying to join in on the party. Meyer's car seems to be fading, or he's holding off. I'll let you decide. Back up to the front, meow. Jesse Becker and Matthew Fleming are 1 and 2. And then you have this battle for 3rd, which is, I would imagine, heating up. Oh, doggy. Stroney almost shredded the gnar around 1 and 2. Caught it going into 1. Gonna lose some time on Thomas Meeks. Stephen Gurley Jr. slowly reeling the 14 in now. Something we may want to look at down the road. Less than 40 laps to go to the conclusion of stage 2. See a battle here for 11th, 12th, and 13th. Travis Trussell. Lost a little muscle, but no hustle. He'll be back. Ivan Shamps and Eddie Rose hanging around with each other in 15th and 16th. Ben Madden in the middle of this lead lap sandwich. A lap down in 17th. And high above from the MeetYourMom.com blimp cam, kind of giving you a taste of where everybody is on the track. Right on board with the 8 of Matthew Fleming. Jesse Becker, Matthew Fleming, Thomas Meeks, Travis Stroney, and Stephen Gurley Jr. your top 5. Andrew Lewis, Christian Taylor, Landon Bednarz, Brandon Meyer, and Jack Scoville rounding out your top 10. And this battle right here between the 23 and the 5, this is for 11. Robbins. Trying to get up to that back bumper of that Toyota Camry 23. And good driving by these guys. Only a few cautions to speak of in the early beginning. They have since been able to keep her going. We're inside of 30 laps to go for the conclusion of stage 2. Oh, buddy, that was close. Working through lap traffic, Ivan Deschamps just staying out of the way. Trying to have a little fun here on a Monday night. Again, 7 races in. Next week will basically be our halfway point. Again, I'll have to talk to the guys to see if I'm doing the All-Star race. We'll have to talk about it. That could very well be. Again, as we near the halfway point, 4 races left going into tonight. Still a lot of room. Win and you're in. But these lead dogs are trying to make that not happen. Josh Larson. See what he does here, if he's going to let the 97 roll on. He's going to try to block for his teammate. Looks like he's going to race him hard. Didn't really give him nothing, but he let him go. Good for him. Oh, 51 smacking the wall. You know, if you got a teammate running in position right there, I'd race him as hard as I possibly could. Maybe not legit block, straight up block. But if it's my line and that's what I'm running, you're going to have to deal with it. Speaking of dealing with it, Ronnie B. getting dealt with right now. Getting some good laps in is the 09. Keeping it real. Travis Stroney, as we see, has gained a couple inches. That's what she said on Thomas Meeks. trying to give Independence something to believe in here tonight. And I know team members are looking on. Wow, he got loose. Almost put his cheeks out to pasture. But ended up saving it. Good for him. I'll stop talking about him so we can move on. But big shout out too to Andrew Lewis in the 08. Started 15th, now up to 6th. With his Halloween themed, I think that's M&M machine. Love it. Becker, Fleming, Meek, Stroney, and Gurley, your top 5. Lewis, Taylor, Bednar, Scoville, and Robbins, your top 10. Robbins made the pass on Tyler Smith finally to crack the top 10. Becker, Fleming, Meek, Stroney, and Gurley, your top 5 currently. They have spread out a little bit. Ron Blackwell trying to stay out of the way, almost connecting. Was able to get around. Becker got a second lead on Matt Fleming. So Stroney has about a second to get on Thomas Meeks. We are edging closer and closer to the stage 2 finish. Again, Becker having his way here in stage 2 right now, but that might start to change as Matthew Fleming starting to close the gap back in. Maybe saving a little extra for the end. This is going to get interesting, folks. Travis Trussell now in the middle. Presents a little bit of a challenge for Fleming. See if he can do anything about it. 10 laps to go. Trussell a lap down and the lucky dog if a caution were to be pulled right now. Fleming to the inside. Done messing around with the 31. Trussell racing hard. Give him credit for that. Ooh, Fleming, a little slip. And everybody's pretty much spread out, so this is the battle right here. Again, 8 laps to go. And we're just coming to a close for stage 2. If you're just joining us for the SIDS Awareness 150 for the Donut Box Cup Series right here at Casa de la Horseboat. Jesse Becker is your leader. Matthew Fleming, who won stage 1, is in second. Thomas Meeks, Travis Stroney, and Stephen Gurley, your top 5, with Andrew Lewis, Christian Taylor, Landon Bednarz, William Robbins, and Tyler Smith rounding out your top 10. As always, I am Tom Torrey, a.k.a. the Horseboat, on the call here tonight. As Becker is trying to bring this one into view with 5 laps to go. Looks like he's still going to have some lap traffic to work through. This is not a slam dunk by any means. It could be. But with the 8 car back there, you never truly know. Inside of 5 laps to go now. What I like about Becker, his line is consistent almost every time. He's out front and by himself, he hits his marks nearly every time. It's that entrance. Again, if you're a driver or one who aspires to be one, you have to hit your entrance. You have to hit your marks perfectly. You want to maintain that consistency, being fast, get that proper tire wear, that nice runoff, where you still got a little bit extra. Next time by, 1 lap to go. As he's going to take the white flag for stage 2 for the SIDS Awareness 150. Money in the bank for the 97. All he has to do is maintain, and he's got it. Your stage 2 winner is the 97 of Jesse Becker.
The yellow flag is out.
The Southport, North Carolina native. Let's see if we can get a quick word with the Storm Motorsports. I believe one of the captains of Storm. Jesse, you got a copy?
I do.
Hey, congratulations, brother. Stage 2 winner, keeping it competitive in the points. Fleming coming into this at a 1-point lead over you. You guys are in a dead heat. How are you feeling here tonight winning stage 2?
Oh, the arms are feeling that long run we just had there. Arms are definitely sore, but feeling good, man. I love this track. I love racing here. It's always nice to come here because I generally perform pretty good, and we're living up to that today.
Yeah, fast car. You and Matthew Fleming on pace to be one of our first repeat winners this season. Can you believe it? We've had different winners every single race this year so far.
Yeah, it's been really cool to see the competitiveness between everybody having different winners, but it'd also be cool to be the one to break that streak. So that's what we're going to try to do here.
Jesse Becker trying to break the chain. Have a good one, man. Good luck the rest of the way.
Thank you, sir.
And that was Jesse Becker, the 97, your stage 2 winner here tonight for the SIDS Awareness 150. As they get their pit stops in, take a pit stop yourself. Get ready. We are back to green flag action in 60 seconds. Again, Donut Box Cup Series action here for the SIDS Awareness 150. Brought to you by Casa de la Horse Boat, bringing you all the action here tonight. Appreciate all the support. We are graded up and ready to get back at it. Less than 90 laps will determine our winner. I hope you are geared up and ready to go for the Donut Box Cup Series. In the SIDS Awareness 150, Jesse Becker, Matthew Fleming leading us off. Travis Stroney and Thomas Meeks, Andrew Lewis, Stephen Gurley Jr., Tyler Smith, Christian Taylor, William Robbins, and Landon Bednars bringing us back to green flag action. Green for the SIDS Awareness 150. On fresh tires, ready to go. These two Becker getting a little loose, and I don't know if he had a little help. Sure wouldn't hurt at this point. Kidding aside, it was close. Gurley getting squirrely. Coming off the 2. See Bednar's there going to the top rope. Trying to get it done. Fleming now has closed the door and is your leader outright. The Oasis 8 machine back on top. Fleming, Stroney, Becker, Meeks, and Taylor, your top 5, with Gurley, Smith, Bednars, Lewis, and Robbins rounding out your top 10. Christian Taylor, highest point he has been here tonight, cracking that top 5. Oh, Gurley says, no, wait a minute. Mind your business, we've got a caution. We got a caution. Let's back that ass up with the meandyourmom.com instant replay. Let's see what happened here between the 29 and the 96. See how weird it got. Oh, yeah, and the 96, I think, just came down. I don't think he realized that the 29 was there. So if we're slowing it down, and I'm just speculating, so don't take my word for it, okay? Looks like he came down. Yeah, 29 maintaining. Maybe he came up just a hair. But again, just a racing deal. I think that was just wrong place at the wrong time for both of them. And look how close Gurley came to saying night-night, hitting those garbage cans. A little beaten and banging by the rest of them, but nonetheless making it through with a minimal issue. And that was your meandyourmom.com instant replay right here on Casa de la Horse Boat. Again, I think our fifth caution here of the night. But that is A-OK, high above Richmond Raceway as the lights have come on, which means there might be a little bit more grip on the racetrack. Let's get back down there as they're going to get re-racked and back to green flag action here in just a moment. Again, one more time this evening, I'm going to let you know about Friday Night Gears presents the finale 2024. Brayton Laster, Menards ARCA Series driver, joining me in the booth, and other special guests set to appear. Again, live 7:45 Eastern, 6:45 Central Time, only here on Casa de la Horse Boat. Last race of the year, so if you've never seen Gears, this is a good time to come out and get checked in, because we have a holiday series to announce as well in the pre-race show. Again, Show starts at 7:45 Eastern, 6:45 Central, only here on the Horse Boat channel. You're going to ask me one day, you've never seen me before, how'd you get that name? Look up the episode Golden Ticket for The Office. I forget what episode. I think it's season 5. Just watch that through and see if you pick anything up. We have at least 2 more laps to go before green flag racing. Let's talk to somebody I haven't spoken with yet. Travis Stroney, my man. How you doing?
Oh my God, good. I'm sitting here in silence because Brandon left me. And big sad. And then you came in. Woo!
He's a bit sad, but the dopamine hit is real, Travis. You've been up near the front most of the night. About as low as 5th or 6th, but you're able to maintain. How are you feeling in the Caterpillar machine?
Fast car, fast ass. I'm just hoping I can get around Matt and stay ahead of Jesse. Thomas, I mean, it's been really good up front. That's, I mean, a lot of respect.
Oh, yeah, there's a lot of good action all over the track. I'll tell you that much. Well, let's get back at it. Good luck, brother.
Thank you, Tom.
You are welcome. Travis Stroney in the 14, going to let him get back at it. He's trying to figure out where his opponent is going to go. But there we go. Matthew Fleming and Travis Stroney, row 1. Thomas Meeks, Jesse Becker, row 2. Christian Taylor, Landon Bednarz, row 3. Travis Trussell and William Roberts, row 4. And Andrew Lewis with Tyler Smith, rounding out your top 10. Again, the 8 car has control in the restart zone. And here we go. Back at it for the SIDS Awareness 150. And that outside lane seems to be the meta. But is it truly meta? We're about to find out. See, a couple cars scuffed the wall there. Side by side, the 8 and the 14. 14 trying to give him his best. He went in that turn hard. The 14 did. And you got those new tires, you're able to make that stick. Yeah, getting a little loose off of 4, giving up a little bit of time and a little bit of tire wear. And these two are going at it for the lead. If you're Thomas Meeks, I would just sit there and watch him do it. Yeah, there he goes. The 14 trying to keep it together. He's gonna. That was a sketchy situation. Turned out to be a lifesaver. We've got a 3-pack. 3 wide for 4th. That was wild and good looking by everybody to avoid a wreck on that one. Fleming now out to a good-sized lead. He's going to check out. Repeat winner. The odds are high tonight. Fleming beats Becker, Taylor, and Stroney, your top 5 currently. A lot of action. Jackson in the back. Right along with Jack Scoville just to see how nasty it is. Of course, now we get the camera on them and they settle down. That's all right. Get on the gas, Jesse Becker. Yeah, you're telling me. Still under a second. Stroney battling with Taylor right now for 4th. Trying to get back on the rails as he went off them. And we have action in the back. Tyler Smith sideways for whatever reason. Let's back that ass up and see what we can see on the Donut Box Cup Series Instant Replay powered by meandyourmom.com. All right, let's get a good old blimp cam shot. See what she's got to offer. And it looks like, oh yeah, Trussell showing the muscle. I'll have to back that up and see what we can see with him. No, he just loses it. Oh, jeez. Yeah. Couldn't do it. But again, doesn't look like much, if any, damage happened. And that is your replay. Pit stops are happening. Looks like tires. And this might be it. Scoville, I think, only took 2. So Scoville, not sure what happened there. But he's out front, and that's the important thing. Stephen Gurley Jr. going to start on the front row as well. El Rob 2 says, let's back that ass up. That's right. That's right. I'm getting accused of the broadcaster curse right now, and I don't see any merit in that. Do y'all? I don't. Go, Andy Lewis. Come on, teammate. He's had a pretty decent night. He's 13th right now, but he's been up near as high as 6th and has had a good run this evening. Big shout out to their team and what they've done here tonight. I know he is having fun. Again, when we go back, green flag racing, looks like Ben Madden's going to get the wave around. Jack Scoville and Stephen Gurley Jr. are going to be on your front row. Madden eager to get around him. Got to interview him. He prays you don't sometimes. Well, where is he? Let's see. Let's see. Oh, there he is. There he is. But I think he's muted. Andrew Lewis, we got a copy. Yeah, he can't. I can't hear him at all. That is unfortunate. Looks like he's muted inside the server, so I'm not sure how that works. Not sure how that works, but we're going to get back at it. Jack Scoville, Stephen Gurley Jr. front row with the 15, having control of the Geico restart zone for the restart on the SIDS awareness.
Green, green, green.
150 here at Richmond. That outside line did not giddy up. Allowing for the 29 to get in there. Thomas Meeks is making some plays. Oh, Fleming and Gurley both losing time. Beaton and Bang and Scoville going to lead a green flag lap here, at least for this one. Next lap will be inside of 60 laps to go.
Caution, yellow flag.
Oh, we've got action. Travis Trussell in a tussle. You can't give me names of drivers that are going to make me rhyme about stuff. I'm going to do it. Gonna do it. Let's back that ass up and see what we can see on this meandyourmom.com instant replay. Meandyourmom.com for moms who need it most. See what we got here for Travis Trussell. Trussell just getting loose, just throwing that thing around. Oh, teammates getting into each other as well. They saved it. Ronnie B and Ivan D. Looks like they're going to be okay. But yeah, just threw it in there too hard. And just could not keep it under control. So in the wall around they go. Jack Scoville's going to lead some more laps. And we're going to take a short 60-second commercial break. Get right back at it for the restart. We are back for the SIDS Awareness 150 at Richmond Raceway. I am Tom Torrey, a.k.a. the Horse Boat. Bring the action, talking in the chat here tonight. Got some jokes flying around, having a good time. If you're lurking or twerking, appreciate you in the chat. Kyle Goes Moose says, I'm on emergency leave in Wisconsin. My setup is in Oklahoma. Oh, wow, I'm in Wisconsin. That's awesome. Maybe not awesome for you to be here, but Wisconsin is a nice place this time of year. Jack Scoville is your leader currently. Thomas Meeks, Josh Larson, Travis Stroney, and Jesse Becker. Your top 5 currently. Christian Taylor, Matthew Fleming, Landon Bednars, William Robbins, and Andrew Lewis. Rounding out that top 10. The 15 will be in control in the Geico restart zone when we get back at it. Have had a cluster of cautions, but we are working through it when we get out there. Wisconsin is a great place. Leaves change color and look pretty. Oh, yeah. Get that nice red and orange and very much an enjoyable feeling of fall here in Wisconsin. But I digress. 15 again in control in the Geico restart zone. Meeks rubbing the cheeks right up against the 15. Always got to make a reference every time we race, but I love the 55 and the Wheels America Chevrolet. Out in front, here he goes, Josh Larson, his teammate making a play. Scoville dropping back like a hot rock. Stroney taking advantage. I think the hope is here to delay the fast guys as long as possible. See all the dancing coming off at 2. Oh, Scoville and Taylor. Taylor getting a little loose. Robbins putting it where he shouldn't, but making it work. Very impressive right now. Meeks, Larson, Stroney, Becker, and Fleming, your top 5. A lot of dicing. Oh, baby, Ronnie B. Cam Kings have a big bill in that iRacing team shop. See a position here, position battle here for fourth. Fleming making easy work of the 14 right now. Bednar's doing a wonderful job. Biggest mover of the night right now as the stand started 14th. Now up to second, the 51 of Josh Larson. Having a solid run with Flagship Motorsports doing their thing here tonight. Thomas Meeks leading us down with 50 laps to go. Was one of the top qualifiers. Came out guns a-blazing. And is trying to do his thing here. Jesse Becker pursuing the 51 of Josh Larson, trying to get around it for second. Larson doing his job, doing his best job to keep the 97 at bay. Now, this is, we're going to talk about something that I'm not sure if this is a real thing, if they care that much. I don't know. Matt Fleming's already won this year, right? He's got two teammates sitting up there. Does he lay back and let one of them win? To have our 7th straight different winner? Or does he go for it? This isn't F1 yet. No, I know this isn't fun. This isn't F1. But being a teammate, do you let your homeboy have it? I mean, a story for me, friend of mine, we weren't necessarily teammates, but we always knew we were fast. As super speedways, we would, if we see each other in the field, we'd always link up, be dominant. Last lap at Daytona, I spun him out for the win, and I didn't do it on purpose, but you know the bump that just one pump too far? That's what I did, and I did not let off the gas pedal. Well, we were in a similar position later on that year in Talladega. Last lap, last corner, I could have done it again, but I didn't, and pushed his way to a victory. It always crosses my mind, especially if you're fast. Like, you know, do you go for it or do you let your friend have it? Didn't do it on, shut up. I didn't do it on purpose. I could tell he was a little heartbroken. I think, you know, we could all relate to that. He led a good portion of that race, and I come out and lead the most important lap there is to lead, and, you know, dash his hopes. I felt like I owed the guy one, you know. I don't know if any of you feel like that, but that's where I'm at with it. Thomas Meeks still your leader. Jesse Becker closing in. Josh Larson, Matthew Fleming, Travis Stroney, William Robbins, Landon Bednarz, Stephen Gurley Jr., Andrew Lewis, and Jack Scoville rounding out your top 10. Calgos Moose says at this point in the season, I'm going to help Andy get in the playoffs. I thought I was better, but Gateway humbled me too much. Gateway was rough. It was a solid race, but it was rough for some of our drivers. It's a hard track, man. Not everybody's prepared to handle that. Battle is pursuing, or heating up, I don't know, for third between Josh Larson and Matthew Fleming. Travis Stroney right there as well. Andrew Lewis now up to 7th. Again, started 15th. But the 08 team really shown that they can hang here at Richmond tonight, and they've done a good job. working on the 7th place position of Landon Bednar's. Gurley Jr. has dropped to 9th. Tyler Smith rounding out the top 10. Jack Scoville, who led a few laps here tonight, all the way back to 11th. Again, inside 30 laps to go. Excuse me, 40 laps to go, excuse me. A lot of racing. Oh, Stroney left to be done. Right on board with the 8 of Matthew Fleming. Top 3 typically get an interview at the end if they are available. I do not typically do top 5. Meeks, Becker, and Fleming, your top 3 currently. Josh Larson, Travis Stroney, William Robbins, Andrew Lewis, Landon Bednar, Stephen Gurley Jr., and Jack Scoville rounding out your top 10. Meeks, with a good-sized lead on Becker right now. But if anybody, like if I'm a curious person, I'd wonder if Becker and them are holding back. If anything, if I'm Meeks, I'm trying to get as much track position as I can. Because once my car starts fading and they start to close in, all I'm going to do then is just drive and look in my rear view mirror. Oh, you say my last name wrong. Well, then tell me what it is. It's Wikipedia page, this thing. Give me pronunciation. Just pull in Austin Dillon. Yeah, I mean, we've seen that tonight already. Somebody just went in too deep. That's what she said. We have seen that. We've seen cars getting loose and just spinning out. As you see, Fleming did make the pass on Larson. Now Fleming has his sights set on Becker and Meeks. Bozic. Is it Bozic or Bozic? I gotta figure that out. Appreciate this. I appreciate the knowledge. So Bozic. Give me something. There we go. Bozic. I love it in the chat right now. There we go. Brian Bozic. I've got it. Doesn't look anything like Bozic, bro. I'm just being real. Not to trash on it because I think it's a cool name. I just wouldn't have guessed. Thomas Meeks, Jesse Becker, Matthew Fleming, Josh Larson, and Travis Stroney. Your top 5. To be fair, I've said some crazy names. I've AJ Vukovic, and that was a weird spelling. If I can think of any more, I will share them with you. Guy's name was Chris Caesars. Or Cesars, but it looked like Caesars with a Z. Czechoslovakia, got it. Well, that makes sense. It really does. Thomas Meeks working through lap traffic. Ronnie B moving over. Almost giving me a heart attack. He's doing just fine. But less than a half second now. Jesse Becker and Matthew Fleming closing in with 25 to go. Meeks trying to keep them at bay. Hey man, my last name is Torres. A lot of people say it's Torres, but I don't have the S on the last name. I'm E. People say Torre, Torre. I'm trying to tell people, especially in my generation, the new New York Yankees manager, Joe Torre, kind of derive it from that. Indirect relative. Thomas Meeks still your leader, but it's heating up. It's heating up fast. Right on board with Jesse Becker. Yeah, my parents used to get real pissed when they call us Torres because we're Sicilian, we're Italian. And my dad was not a fan of being called anything else but Torres. Blathering on as we go. This is a top three for the ages. Thomas Meeks trying to get his first win of the season. It would mean the world to him to get it right here. SIDS Awareness 150. But Jesse Becker and Matthew Fleming are having other thoughts. Have they begun to close in? Travis Stroney and Josh Larson having a battle for 4th and 5th. Pineapple on pizza? Pineapple? No, pineapple does not belong on pizza. I will die on that hill. It does not. My wife eats it. It's whatever. I don't really judge it. I just don't think it belongs. But a topic's a topic, I guess. As long as you're not putting cotton candy on that thing and throwing it in the oven, I guess we're good. I don't know, man. Nope, she's wrong. I know. I'm there. Happy wife, happy life, brother. That's all I got to say about that. Thomas Meeks, 20 laps to go, trying. I try to direct it back to the race because this is getting crazy right now. Again, Flagship Motorsports, this would be another win under their tool belt. And if either Meeks or Fleming can pull it off, be win number 2 for Storm Motorsports if Jesse Becker could pull it off. I am in southeast Milwaukee, or southeastern Wisconsin near Milwaukee and Madison. Meeks, Becker, and Fleming, your top 3 right now, and it is hot. Yeah, I'm very near there, yeah. Meeks, Becker, and Fleming. Stroney has made the pass around Josh Larson for 4th. Larson gives way. Oh, that's awesome. Right on. Yeah, Waukesha's pretty awesome. It is crazy to think we are near the halfway point and we haven't had a repeat winner. Thomas Meeks trying to keep it that way. Yeah, you probably have. I have a lot of planes that fly over my house all the time. Pretty awesome, actually. Meeks trying to punch his ticket. Pressure is on if it ever has been. Stroney having a solid night. Started 4th, in 4th currently. Inside the top 5 would be great, but William Robbins is trying to make something up, and he's got 13 laps to do so. Josh Larson has kind of fallen off a little bit. Guys have had a great long green flag run.
Caution, yellow flag.
And why do I talk? Why the hell do I talk? Let's back that ass up and see what we can find on the MeetYourMom.com instant replay. He's all by himself so far. I think I backed it up a little too far, but that's okay. We'll work through it. We will work through it together. Yeah, he just fades. He just fades and he spins out. To me, let's back it up one more time, see what we can find. We're gonna back it up just to see. I'm curious. Yeah, just got a little rough coming out of 2. Didn't mean to do it. It looked like. Yeah, but that right rear didn't want to grip. When it did, it took him around. And that is unfortunate for the 23. But as cool as it is, we're going to get re-racked. Which looks like, hopefully, will be the final restart. Again, next week we're going to be at Darlington. Looking forward very much to that contest. Darlington on the books. Again, post-race show here to follow here shortly after this race concludes. Again, after tonight, we're going to be at Darlington, then Indianapolis, Old Atlanta Motor Speedway, and then the All-Star Race at Motegi on November 25th. Again, points coming in tonight, certainly going to be different after this one is done. Jesse Becker, Matt Fleming in a dead heat. Thomas Meeks, Josh Larson, and Travis Stroney right there and up. And magically enough, they are up near the front. So with that being said, let's get down trackside again. This one is almost in the bag. DW Darlington will be all me, all the cautions. Couldn't believe it, man. Talking about how good they've done on green flag runs, and boom, make a liar out of me. But we are close to the end. That's the important thing. Winner will be decided here shortly. Matthew Fleming and Thomas Meeks going to be on the front row for this one. I think Indy will be a good race. I think Darlington could go either way. Just because of my experience with Darlington, it has not been bueno. So again, Matthew Fleming and Thomas Meeks, row 1 for this restart. Landon Bednar, Jesse Becker, row 2. William Robbins and Travis Stroney, row 3. Stephen Gurley Jr. and Josh Larson, row 4. And rounding out your top 10 and in row 5, Andrew Lewis and Christian Taylor. Fleming has control in the Geico restart zone as we're going to get back at it for the SIDS Awareness 150 right here on Casa de la Horse Boat. 7 laps to go when we cross the finish line, and we are getting it done. '55 is giving her hell. Racing a teammate again. They don't want to get those cars all banged up. But Fleming holding no quarter. He wants this win badly.
The yellow flag is out.
And we have another caution out on the track. It looks like Ivan Deschamps has taken a dip in the champ. And out he goes. Well, it looks like somebody else is already in the wall. And that is Travis Trussell. Let's see what he's got. Coming out of 4. Seems like he's all right there. Oh! Deschamps. Good play to get on the wall there, get into that wall. That is, that's wild, man. This will be a green-white checkers opportunity. Again, Championship Friday. Just a few short days away for Gears Presents the finale at Las Vegas. Special guest, ARCA Menard Series driver Brayton Blue Chew Laster joins us in the booth for his riveting tales. We'll have other special guests as well. I myself will have a little bit of a review of what was in Gears 2024, looking ahead to 2025, and giving you the Holiday Series schedule, which will break out in the pre-race show. Again, be there, 7:45 Eastern, 6:45 Central, only here on Casa de la Horse Boat. Again, this will be our first green-white checkers here for the Donut Box Cup Series, at least for tonight anyway. And what better way to finish this race with a green-white checkers? Everybody loves a little action towards the end. Does Thomas Meeks have anything for fellow teammate Matthew Fleming? Matthew Fleming trying to break the chain of new drivers every week winning. Competitive edge getting the better of Flagship Motorsports, but hey, that's how you roll, that's how you roll, and if you're fast, and that's how it's going to be. Again, getting close to the conclusion of this one. Conclusion. Gonna have at least 2 more times around. Grab a beverage. Get ready shortly following the race. We will have a short Donut Box Cup Series post-race show. And wrap it up here for you. Get you ready for Darlington next week. If Rocky Mountain Motorsports doesn't win next season, I guess, yeah, it'll be next season. As we re-rack and get back to green flag racing, you have Matthew Fleming and Thomas Meeks on the front row, Jesse Becker, Travis Stroney, second row, third row, Josh Larson, Landon Bednars. Fourth row is going to be William Robbins and Christian Taylor. And rounding out your top 10, Jack Scoville and Stephen Gurley Jr. Hopefully next flag we're waving after this one. And the white flag is the checker flag.
Green, green, green.
And here we go. The 8 leads us down. Good jump, good restart. Here we go. Green, white checker time. 2 laps to go. It is send it time if you're anybody. Up near the front, Matthew Fleming looking like he's going to have an easy victory here. White flag is out. All bets are off. Oh, Robbins going for a ride. Out in the wall, too late. Your winner of the SIDS Awareness 150 is going to be Matthew Fleming. Matt Fleming, Travis Stroney, Jesse Becker, Landon Bednarz, Josh Larson, your top 5. Thomas Meeks, Jack Scoville, Ben Madden, Andrew Lewis, and Christian Taylor rounding out your top 10. What a wild finish. Win number 2 for the 8 team. He has got to be happy as hell to get this one. We'll talk with our winner, hopefully second and third, when we come back after this moment in time. All right, here we are for the Donut Box Cup Series post-race show. Hopefully you're having a great night. And let's talk with our third place finisher here tonight, Jesse Becker. Do we have a copy?
Yes, sir.
Jesse, congratulations on a third place finish. I know that's probably not what you wanted ideally, but in the top 3, nothing to shake a stick about. How are you feeling?
Yeah, man, I'm never upset about a podium. I'm shocked that 2 tires worked as well as it did for Fleming. Hell of a gutsy call by him to, take 2 tires, get the lead, and be able to hold on to it. But yeah, I'm definitely happy with third after tonight. Not a bad finish at all.
Yeah, it looks like you had the car again, winner. You won, I think, police stage 2. And overall, just had a solid night. I thought you were going to get back up there and we weren't going to see anybody take the lead again, but it was not to be. But congratulations on a third place finish, and on to Darlington next week. Anybody want to give a shout out
to?
Yeah.
I mean, if it would have stayed green through the end of the stage, who knows what would have happened. But shout out to my wife for letting me race, and she actually brought me a drink during the race, which was pretty nice. I was definitely thirsty, so shout out to her. My teammates, Jack Scoville's back after a couple week break. Christian Taylor, of course, getting a top 10, and then Travis Trussell, man, he's been gone for months. It's good to have him back running with the team for his debut in the Cup Series tonight. All in all, a pretty good night for us. Can't complain too bad, and looking forward to next week.
Yeah, Storm Motorsports has a lot to look forward to here as we get close to the playoffs. Jesse Becker, congratulations, brother.
Thank you, sir.
That was the 97 of Jesse Becker. Now let's see if we can get the 14 of Travis Stroney on the line yet again. Travis, you got a copy?
Loud and clear.
Loud and clear. You seem like you're very far away, but we'll deal with it. Second place victory. There we go. Second place finish tonight. Started 4th. How are you feeling, dude?
Good. I'm sick of being first loser. I mean, obviously I can't be mad at second place, but I think that's the 3rd or 4th time this season, and I am just itching for a win. Itching for one.
Yeah, it seems like in this league you are bridesmaid, never the bride, but nevertheless, second place finish. Can't complain about that one too much. Anybody want to give a shout out to?
Obviously my Independence guys. Big shout out to them. Freedom United Motorsports. You, Tom, for putting on a great broadcast. My friends, family. Nobody's watching, but I love to shout them out. But yeah, man, that's and these I always forget their team name, but the Flem Dog guys. These guys.
Flagship Motorsports.
Flagship Motorsports. These guys are a lot of fun to race around, and it makes Monday nights really enjoyable racing with these guys. So, shout out to them.
Well, I'm sure glad to have you in the league. Travis, congratulations on a second place finish And see you next week at Darlington.
Thanks, buddy. We'll talk to you.
And that was Travis Stroney in the 14. And now, which I'm sure y'all are waiting for, the guy who won the damn thing and is still celebrating out there, the number 8 of Matthew Fleming. Matthew Fleming, winner tonight, winning stage 1 and then bringing it home for the SIDS Awareness 150. How are you feeling, Matthew Fleming?
Oh, I gotta tell you what. I am so excited. So happy. I can't believe the seat tires actually held off there at the end. Thankfully, we had one caution, which I think kind of saved me. Because I tell you what, it was a handful trying to hold 2 tires on this thing. But overall, definitely had speed. This number 8 Oasis Sim Racing car was definitely hooked. Yeah, P2 and stage 2 even.
Yeah, you had a really
man, I
good
tell
night.
you.
Richmond
Man,
seems to be your thing, man. Really, really, like, you know, we saw you wiggle a little bit, but you weren't breaking loose as some of the other guys out on the track. Able to keep it together with a victory, man. Congratulations on win number 2 for you and your team.
Thank you, sir.
Anybody you want to give a shout out to, brother?
Yeah, first I want to shout out this flagship crew. We had a lot of guys up here. No, Meeks was up here. He was kind of set up for a win. Kind of wishing that he would have been able to get it, but you know, obviously at the end I had to really fight for it because obviously I had to fight for position 2, and I wish he would have been able to at least get top 3, if not actually win this race. So I want to shout out all of our flagship sponsors. We got Wheels America on that 55. We got Texas OEM Wheels, San Antonio Karting Complex, Southern Diesel Solutions, Blum Dogs Auto Repair, Harpoon Design, and once again we got Oasis Sim Racing. I may even be missing one, so I do apologize. But yeah, shout out to everybody in this league. That was actually a lot cleaner. We had some great long runs. I'm super proud of this league for this, especially here at Richmond. And shout out to you up there in the booth. I can't wait to go back and watch it.
Thank you, man. I do appreciate all the love and support. All you guys are great. It's a pleasure to broadcast you. And again, congratulations, dude. Win number 2, making it harder for somebody to get in the playoffs. But again, enjoy this while you battle through your week of work.
Heck yeah, buddy. Thank you.
You are welcome again. Matthew Fleming winning here tonight for the SIDS Awareness 150 right here at Richmond Raceway on Casa de la Horse Boat. Next week will be Darlington. Looking forward to that. Hopefully you will be there too to join us. Again, I can't wait. Friday night, though, coming up in a hurry for the Gears Cup Series will be on tap for the championship. A winner will be crowned for the 2024 season. Be there 7:45 Eastern, 6:45 Central for the Gears Cup Series, for Donut Box Cup Series. I am Tom Torrey, a.k.a. The Horse Boat, wishing you a wonderful night, and we'll see you back here again Friday night.